The worst date you ever went on?
We'll see if I have a bad date. I just amuse myself. But, and this is from the site.
Right. This will probably won't be on the site, but it might be like on the blog or it might be on YouTube or something.
No, but I mean, like, should I like make it overly bad, or like the worst date I ever went on was only X bad?
Be like, I went on a date on eHarmony once, so let's do that.
Okay, so I went on a date on eHarmony once, and it was a complete disaster. I mean, I show up, first of all, the guy was like an hour late. So at this point, I'm like thinking, is he even coming? Is he not coming? What's going on? You know, so finally he shows up, looks absolutely nothing like his pictures. I mean, I'm talking like the picture he sent me had to have been like his high school yearbook picture from like 15, 20 years ago, because he got fat, old, ugly involved, and like it was definitely not him. And, you know, that kind of like sparked off the night of, okay, this is going to be interesting, because, you know, when you start off on a lie, you know, everything else is probably a lie. And it turns out, like, we sit down, we have dinner, I'm trying to make the best of it, and conversation was just horrendous. I mean, there was absolutely no point to it. The only thing he wanted was just to like take me back to his hotel, and it was just like very like, well, you're sexy and this and that and blah blah blah, and the things I'd like to do to you. And I'm like, the things I'd like to do to you would be like shoving my knife up your ass right about now. But, you know, of course, you know, I kept my cool, I was alright. You know, like, alright, I can handle this, just make it through dinner, you know, wait till the check gets to the table, and I can go. So then, you know, I'm sitting there, and then finally, you know, the check does come to the table, and the guy conveniently happened to leave his wallet at home, so I actually ended up having to pick up the tab, and yeah, ever since then I had to go ahead and cancel my eHarmony account. It was pretty bad. So
really good. Okay.
That was total bullshit.
That was really good.
None of it happened.
That was good though. I like, see, that's good. That's called, you know, looping. So you introduce it with eHarmony, and then at the end you close it with eHarmony. So
none of that.
Let's do one for
Johnny.
Yeah.
Give the chick a break. Come over here. I need you for a few minutes. I'm gonna get something to drink. Take a breather.
All right. Let's just do one more. Let's do, because we're on the roll here with the Match.com. So let's do a fake Match.com horror date.
A fake Match.com.
Yeah,
okay.
it'd be like, so I went on this date with Match.com, and this guy he said he must have been about, you know, he said he was about 30, probably was about 45. He lied about having, you know, he had 2 kids, and he was didn't even live here.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so I ended up going out on a date from Match.com once, and it was a complete disaster. I ended up showing up, and well, the guy didn't really look like what he said, but it was definitely still him, just probably 15 years later and like 20-30 pounds more. But whatever, you know, I figured, okay, well, we'll just go with it, you know. Typically they say the camera adds weight, but, you know, well, maybe it was a trick camera. But so we ended up sitting down, you know, we're talking, we're discussing, you know, what he's looking for, what I'm looking for, if we have any compatibility or whatnot. And turns out that the guy is married. He's married, he has 2 kids, and all he's looking for is a mistress on the side. And he's willing to pay me about $500 an hour to do so. And I'm just like, did I sign up for an escort service? Like, what is this? I'm like, maybe this is a little off here. So I actually had enough guts to say thanks but no thanks. That's really not what I'm looking for. I'm sorry, I joined a dating website in hopes to actually get married, not to break up a marriage, but it was nice meeting you. Thanks, I gotta go. So ever since then I've been a little leery about Match.com. I'm kind of wondering what kind of clientele they're attracting, because, you know, honestly, if you're married, you shouldn't be on a dating website. But hey, to each their own, I guess.
So why is adulterer.com better than Match.com?
I think that adulterer.com is better than Match.com because of strictly the clientele. I mean, the people out there are just people that really want to get up and go out on a date because, you know, maybe they don't have time to find one on their own, or maybe they have a busy schedule, or maybe they're just looking for people that are on the same page as them. Whereas I think that other dating websites out there, you know, they just take whatever they can get and then don't even pre-screen any of their clients, and it's really, I mean, you could end up with some crazy whacked out people. I think the adulterer.com has, you know, genuinely real people that just really want to go out on dates and find that one for them.
Okay, perfect.